As I promised you this morning, I was going to do something that I think is a little unusual, but it's very apropos. I want to talk about the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, the Father of everybody. No one has ever lived or will ever live that He's not their Father. Who art in heaven. Heaven is a place without time. It existed all along and will always exist. So there is no time there. And by that, He could be the Father of all who have ever been or ever will be. Hallowed be thy name. Thy name is sacred because no name can contain you. No one can really understand you. And when we give something a name, we think we can define it. We think we can say what its limits are, and there are no limits with God. Thy kingdom come. Your kingdom, the Father's kingdom, is one in which everybody helps each other. And it's not for the individual, but it's for everybody. We want to help everybody to do better, to live and enjoy and increase the gifts that God has given us, which is our life. Thy will be done. It is His will as our Father that we be allowed the chance to judge ourselves worthy of participating in the family or separating ourselves from the family. That is why He created this place. That is what His will is. It's up to you, each individual, to accept it and to make it right. It is not up to a church. It's not up to a social status or anything like that. It's up to each individual. If you say this prayer, you are talking with God. Give us this day our daily bread. Help us that we might accomplish enough to feed ourselves and each other, that we would not suffer and we would not go without. Deliver us from evil. Evil is the separation, that we separate ourselves from one another and from God. We keep ourselves separate because we think we can judge one another. You can't judge anybody but yourself. That's who you're going to be held responsible, is yourself. Forgive us our trespasses. We're weak. We make mistakes. Every one of us makes mistakes in everything. But if we don't judge each other, if we judge ourselves, that is who you have control of trying to amend and make right. Not somebody else. It's not your duty to correct them. It's your duty to correct yourself. Forgive each other as we forgive each other. Well, that's pretty self-apparent. Even though we don't do it, we're supposed to. Lead us not into temptation. We are weak. For thine, God's, is the kingdom and the power. The kingdom and the power. The kingdom is of all of His children, all of them. The power is that they would help each other, that they would join with each other, and together we are strong. Together, that increase in the enjoyment of life, that increase in the emotions, the intensity of life, that's glory. His glory is forever and ever. He will always grow, always get bigger and better. That's what we are praying that we can be a part of. And by being a part of it, we can participate in it. That's what the Lord's Prayer was all about. Teaching us how to interact with each other and with God, our Father. I hope you'll take this and think about it for a little bit. I know I probably made some mistakes, but I'm working with an injured brain here, okay? So there's things I forget, but I think I got it all. If I didn't, oh well. I'm sure you can understand that I actually understand and know what the difference is. So I love you. I hope you have a great day. See ya. Bye.